I've really seen myself become the best version of who I want to be, and it's really shaped me as a person. When I was performing, I just felt myself and free.
They're not the rich and famous. Their profit comes not from the thing they sell, but the good they do. Our nation has more than 1.5 million nonprofits that employ 1 out of 10 Americans, providing services that otherwise go unfulfilled, keeping our community connected when all else fails. But nonprofits often lack the tools to properly promote themselves, to inspire more donors and volunteers and clients to their cause. That's where I come in. I've been in the nonprofit world for nearly 20 years. I connect nonprofits with marketing professionals who donate their time and expertise so that, at the end of the day, these life-giving organizations can do more, do better, by creating more. That's right, buzz.
So today we are visiting Southwest Virginia Ballet, which is celebrating its 30th year here in 2020. Southwest Virginia Ballet is really known for 2 things in our region, artistic director Pedro Zelay and their annual Nutcracker performance. You know, I've always had this impression of the ballet as being this highbrow art form that really caters to upper-class girls. Here at Southwest Virginia Ballet, from what I've been reading though, they are doing a whole lot more to really infuse themselves into the community, and I'm excited to learn more about it.
I just see ballet very beautiful, and I like how the classical, just like perfection. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. It takes a lot of time and dedication and hard work. I spend many hours at the studio during the week.
There is no wiggle room. There is no just good enough. We were nervous about making the move to Southwest Virginia Ballet. We had heard it was a big commitment. I was concerned about if it was going to be a big financial commitment. And when we finally looked into it, the most amazing part of all of it is that it's free. So I was in a meeting, Fiona and Pedro and I were in a meeting, and he was like, "No, there's no cost." And I'm like, "What?" She was in 8th grade then. She has been embraced by the other dancers here, the administration here, but mostly she has just blossomed and thrived under Pedro. He has a real gift.
As a parent, you sacrifice your things that you like for the betterment of your child. I've worked 4 and 5 jobs at a time before to make sure that she has what she needs so that she has the experiences that I might not have had. And I know that's important to me for several reasons. My mother did it for me. I'm doing it for her.
Well, with him partnering up with the schools, like the public schools, which is really fun because like kids like the people that don't have much of an opportunity can go and join for free, like me.
Mm-hmm. But he's made sure that it's still available to you?
Mm-hmm.
How?
I'm not really sure. It's the magic that happens behind whatever happens behind me.
Boy dancers are very valuable and get a lot of attention, and get a lot of interesting roles. And when he came to Southwest Virginia Ballet, under Mr. Pedro said, "You're about here skill-wise, and flexibility-wise, and strength-wise. But if you work hard, I can get you to here." And that is one of the benefits of this organization, is it's pre-professional. He actually went and got a dance degree from George Mason, so he actually had his degree and a Bachelor of Fine Arts in dance. And now he's worked at Jacob's Pillow for 2 summers, and now he's actually the assistant to the executive director for the Washington Ballet.
I've known Mr. Pedro pretty much since he moved to the Roanoke Valley, and he is the most amazing dance teacher you will ever encounter. Every day after school, you're there for hours on end. Every weekend, you're rehearsing. So definitely being able to manage my time wisely, being held responsible. I mean, as you got older in SVB, Mr. Pedro always relied on you to be a good role model and influence on all the younger dancers. And that is still very important in my life today, is to be a role model to everyone that I'm working with. Being a good team member. You're not always the soloist. You have to learn how to work well with others, which definitely is a lifelong lesson.
So you graduated in 2014, and then where'd you go from there?
So from there, I went to University of South Carolina, actually as a dance major. I was a dance major for the first 2 years and then was accepted into pharmacy school. And I have recently graduated from USC College of Pharmacy and am now in Williamsburg, Virginia, working as a pharmacist.
Well, Southwest Virginia Ballet was founded in 1990 by Terry and Jean Post. They wanted to create an organization for dancers, free of charge. Free.
Wow.
We have dancers coming from Blacksburg, Christiansburg, Charlottesville, Martinsville, all over Roanoke, Botetourt. They're all coming together on Saturdays for Pedro's classes and to begin rehearsals on whatever performance is next. We have a wonderful board and a very supportive donor base, but money's always a problem for nonprofits. One of our biggest challenges for many years has been our website. We've been very fortunate for that, but it's looking a little ragged, and as much as we would like to be able to put a big chunk of money into it, we just have not been able to do that. And so we just patchwork along with the current website and do the best that we can.
Well, if a new website is what they needed, then clearly it's time to talk to Carrie Cousins. Carrie is a digital marketing specialist and web design pro. Because of COVID-19, I decided to connect her by Zoom with Carol Jesse and the ballet's volunteer marketing committee.
The number one need, I would say right now, is to really make it more mobile friendly. It's in kind of this weird container element that on my phone is really awkward and hard to read. When I was going through your social media accounts, you have such awesome images kind of scattered throughout social media, and they're not represented here. And I think you could pull some of that to your website to really make it more visual and more engaging.
Hey Carrie, what do you think while we're already updating their website, their online visual presence, we also take a look at updating their logo? I mean, their current logo is really just 3 letters. Really, there's nothing about it that speaks ballet. There's no movement, there's no artistry, there's nothing like that at all with this logo. And I think there's an opportunity for us just to give them a completely updated look altogether. Now that Carrie and I had given the ballet folks some marketing lessons, it seemed only fitting that I should take a ballet lesson. I wasn't prepared for just how fitting it would be.
Yeah, they're tight. Okay. They're very snug. Right. Yes, because it's like any shoes, like play soccer, right, or running. You cannot wear anything flopping.
Yes, right. There's no flopping. No flopping anywhere. Okay.
Keep your ribcage,
ribcage.
Chest up, rooster chest.
Rooster chest. Okay.
And keep your low cheeks tight.
Low cheeks are tight. I think my calves are already cramping. Okay,
good.
Go ahead.
Now we go demi. Demi is meant to bend.
Okay.
And straight. Very good. Okay. Keeping the weight in the ball of your feet.
Okay.
And go plie. Very good. And careful, don't stick your butt out because we'll go marshmallows. And we go demi.
Marshmallows?
Yes.
Okay.
This is comfortable. Demi.
This is comfortable.
Yes.
Okay. And this is like advanced level stuff, right?
No, this is basic.
Okay.
Okay.
Which one's easier?
Both.
Both? Okay.
Cross your feet all the way to the big toe. And the little toes go all the way to your heel.
No, they don't.
Okay, yes they are. Look, flex your feet, keep your back straight, right angle. Okay. It's going to be pain tomorrow. He's going to, my ear is going to be burning tomorrow. And we go, there we go, Michael. Excellent. And up. Now we are going to do the rotation. Bring your toes and flex. Turn out, bring your little toes towards the floor. Point your feet. You're feeling in your legs, yes?
Yes.
And up. And turn. Up. T. Up. Good.
Why am I already sweating?
To your stomach. Do we have a wheelchair afterwards? And we go. I'm kidding.
No,
and we go. Stretch your back and feel the shoulders down. And stretch your legs.
Yes.
Get off the floor a little bit. Hold it.
Nope.
Higher.
Nope. Nope.
Michael, I'm waiting for you. And we go and down. people need to love it to do it. Yeah, because it's a lot of sacrifices. It's not only learning it pedagogically, but physically and mentally, musically, and it's very demanding.
So now that I have a pretty good idea of what is happening within Southwest Virginia Ballet, I want to take a look to see what is happening within our community because of Southwest Virginia Ballet. You know, for years, Artistic Director Pedro Zelay has offered free dance lessons for all fourth graders in Roanoke City Public Schools. And they put on an annual performance, which is just an awesome experience. One of his longtime collaborators in the arts and the schools is David Stewart Wiley, music director and conductor of the Roanoke Symphony Orchestra.
And some of their friends have told me that the experience of working with Pedro and dancing, just like playing in the band or singing in the chorus or playing in the orchestra, is what gets them to school in the morning. I mean, there are a number of students who are homeless, and the arts, all of the arts, are a way that really allows them to feel inspired to get up, to go to school, to do their best, that they have a future to look forward to. And I see that with the ballet and with all of the arts. And this is one of the many reasons why the collaboration we have with the Roanoke Symphony and Southwest Virginia Ballet is such an important one.
And then there's the Nutcracker, which is a family tradition here in Roanoke, except for those families who perhaps have a special needs child. Here at Anderson Music Therapies, many of the people served here had never attended a public performance until they reached out to Southwest Virginia Ballet.
So we use music therapy, and we also have art therapy and counseling that empowers our clients to overcome barriers in their life. Whatever barriers are stopping them from being their best selves, we use music and art to empower them.
I am a parent of Victor Nunez. He is 12 years old, has a diagnosis of autism and ADHD. And we needed to find a place where Victor could go and learn and have fun.
They don't, want to buy a ticket and then be there for 5 minutes and their child can't handle it. It's just too much, it's too overwhelming. One of our clients, they know one of the board members for the Southwest Virginia Ballet, and they said, oh, it'd be so neat if we could get some of our families and somehow get together a special show or something where they could go see the Nutcracker. I originally said, I was like, maybe it'll be like 30 people, and it ended up being 150.
And I felt comfortable sitting there among all the other families because if he said something or if he pointed at something or if something caught his attention, we could talk to him about it, and then he could just be himself and be comfortable.
Usually you're getting shushed if you're in a public performance like that.
Well, usually we probably wouldn't go because we don't feel that we belong there. And being at the ballet that night, there was no judgment. He could go be himself, I could go relax and enjoy the time together.
So this gave our families an opportunity to, one, either experience it for the first time of being able to be in that kind of setting, being an audience member, being able to engage with the ballet, and really, honestly, all our families did awesome.
It's very personal for me because he was nonverbal up until the time he was 4 years old. And so for him to come out of that theater and say, wow, Mama, that was beautiful, I loved it. It's a full circle of all the therapies, all of the music therapy. It was just a wonderful moment as a parent to be able to provide that experience for my son.
Carrie, thank you so much for donating all of your time and expertise to help the ballet. I mean, as we started this project off, they mentioned that they needed a new website, which seems simple enough. I know it's not, but it seems simple enough. But as we kind of got deeper into it, I mean, they had a lot of issues with just their branding, their logos. Kind of walk us through what all you saw with their logo first, and then kind of how that evolved into the website.
Well, as we got to talking about the logo, they really needed something that had a little bit more of a modern flair, has a little more identification with who they are and where they are and who their people are, so that people recognize them.
What have you done with their logo so far?
So we really started with throwing everything at the wall.
Right.
What is the feel? Because really when I talked to them, what they wanted to see was movement. It is so hard to capture movement in a logo without looking like it's overwhelming.
At the same time, they're the ballet, so they're all about
There
movement.
needs to be motion.
Yeah, right.
And the thing that struck me the most when I was looking through the pictures and the videos of the ballet was the strength of the dancers. So it's not just movement, but it's strength. You don't want this really kind of light logo. You want to show that it's strong and powerful and there's motion all at once.
Yeah.
So I kind of started with a smorgasbord of options for them. Different types of imagery, different types of font treatments, and even kind of sticking to their roots some with a classic black and white, which is where they were. So we kind of went through everything and talked, and then we settled on this one here. And then it started to evolve. So we ended up moving, this was version A, which was, you've got kind of this fancy movement with the words ballet, but Southwest Virginia is nice and strong. So we kept evolving and we started tearing apart the logo. And then at a certain point, I pulled in an S. And all of a sudden, if you look really close, I'm like, wait a minute, SVB
right.
is in there. And it was a total mistake. I'll admit, when I first did it, I was just trying to kind of add a little flourish to it. I'm like, wait a minute, but that's SVB in the logo. So then we have kind of evolved and come down to where it really is a clear SVB, if you know what that means. And if you don't, it's just pretty.
It is pretty. A whole lot prettier than whatever the SVB they have currently. So this is going to be awesome. They are going to absolutely love this. So you needed this, though, in order to then start working on their website.
Because this is the framework for the website.
Right.
It sets the stage for the feel of the website, for the design of the website, for the color scheme we use in the website. It is the basis for everything. So we kind of did a fast track branding. It's not often that you build, approve, and start using a logo in 10 days.
Right. Yeah, usually this is weeks,
this is a
months.
month-long
yes,
process.
Right.
But their willingness to be flexible and really want to do something different is what pushed it along.
Yeah.
That made it so much easier to get going.
Well, I imagine they're viewing their Instagram and Facebook pages as the opportunity, the place to use video and photos. But why also have to do it on the website?
Because that's your gateway to the world. When I Google Southwest Virginia Ballet, I'm probably not going to get your Instagram page. I'm going to get your website. So just polishing the website so that that first impression is who you want to be, not just social media. Make it all match.
Yeah.
Awesome. They're going to love it. Pedro, Carol, great to see you guys, and glad we could finally get Carrie Cousins here in person.
So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you in person.
I want to hug you so bad. You've already helped us so much.
High five. That's a new way to do it.
All right, well, we got some things that we're excited to show you, so let's get going.
We're excited.
Crazy surprises.
We'll see.
Let's do it.
So here's your logo family. You've got your main logo. You've got your logo with your 30th anniversary, so you can use that however you want throughout the year. You've got your logo to go on a dark background, so you can use it on black or a black shirt or however you want. Your little icon, which still kind of evokes the SVB,
Yes.
but not too much so. A plain, super plain logo, so if you needed to embroider it on something, it would be easy to embroider and you wouldn't have to worry about the color and whatnot. And kind of your backwards circle logo, which is the logo you see on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, and in all of those places.
It is beautiful. It's classy, it's elegant, it's artful, and I think it tells the story of who we are. All of those things. We're classy, we're elegant, we're artful, we're SV Ballet. Yeah, it's awesome. Oh, we were so ready for this.
So are you ready to see it
I don't know.
out in the wild on your new website?
I think I am ready.
Okay, let's do it.
That's the old one.
That's the old one.
Yeah.
Just gearing you up.
Oh yeah.
All right, are you ready?
I am. It's incredible. And look how beautiful she is. And we were never able to get that across. Of course, I'm going to go to support SVB first.
Of course, and there's more down
As
below
executive
too.
director, this is really what I'm super interested in. Oh, beautiful. It's. I really want to just hug you right now. I mean, this is truly a dream come true for us. It has been like this, added to it for 20 years.
And it's going to look the same on your phone.
You know, obviously we have to direct people to our website. And we did it hesitantly, but now we are going to direct
all in
to the website. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I cannot thank you enough. We're like in the 20th century.
Well, the goal of your website should be to make your life better and easier, and that's really what we're trying to do here.
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's absolutely beautiful. Thank you.
Awesome. So we took a little bit of everything we talked about before and kept evolving it.
Right.
So that we still ended up with an SVB at the end of the day, whether you see it or don't see it.
You know, I love it. I do see it.
And if you don't know
I love
SVB,
that.
you just think it's kind of a pretty curly Q.
Yeah.
But if you know it, it's still there.
That is genius. That is pure genius.
So are you ready to see it in action?
I think I am.
Oh, wait, just kidding. That's the old one. And your new website.
Wow. Okay, so that is, with the video, it's really like surprising, right? And especially since that's my dancer.
You didn't expect to see her there, did you?
No. I was like, what? It is beautiful. And these pictures are just they're so lovely and they're so big and bright and beautiful.
So here's your finished logo package
That is
with all the different versions.
Beautiful. Love it.
And where
I
we
love
got the
that.
SVB.
Yes.
Like, I know this part took a little bit of
Yes.
finessing, but I'm really happy with it. I
Good.
hope you are.
Yes, I'm very, very happy. Excellent.
So are you ready to see it in action?
Yes, I am.
All right, there's the old,
Okay.
and here's the new.
Wow.
And feel free to grab the mouse and move
Sorry, I'm
around.
very emotional. That's very good. After all these years.
When I felt like nothing could tell your story, like you all dancing.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You can see the beautiful joy of what's going on. Yes. Sorry.
No, that's totally okay. As long as it's tears of joy,
Yes,
then you're
it's
not like,
torture,
oh
joy.
no.
No, it's joy. Yes. It's a lot of emotional, especially in these times, you know, with what we're passing through and, you know, personal things and stuff like that. It's very emotional. Yes. Thank you.
You're very
from my heart.
welcome.
Thank
You're
you.
very welcome.
Thank you.
Well, I hope you like your new logo and I hope you love your new website. And then I've got a great friend of ours, Bill Gilmer, president of WordSprint, which is a print marketing company based locally. He's got a little presentation for you. Bill.
We love the new logo. Carrie did a great job.
You did too.
When you get the itch to put it on paper, we can do something like this to the tune of
Wow.
to get you started.
Thank you so this is overwhelming. I mean, it's more than we could have ever dreamed of. Thank you so much.
You're quite welcome.
And it's absolutely beautiful on paper. And on stickers, and I want it on everything. I want a dress made out of it.
Pedro, I hope you've enjoyed the new logo, the new website. We've got one other little surprise for you we hope you'll like, courtesy of Greg Sacchini, who is the owner of Press Merch, a custom embroidery and shirt company in town. And I think, though, to unveil that surprise, we're going to need you to go into the dance studio.
Okay. I'm going over there.
Let's go.
Pedro, on behalf of Press Merch, as a congratulations, we have one more surprise for you.
Oh no. Oh my God. Wow. That's so exciting. That's exciting. Exciting 30th anniversary and for the next journey for these beautiful dancers. I'm really, really excited. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Major funding for Buzz is made possible by Partners in Financial Planning, a Southwest Virginia-based financial planning and investment management firm, partnersinfinancialplanning.com, with additional support by the American Advertising Federation of Roanoke.